Yo, what's going on everybody? TK Game, I'm back here with a brand new rebuilding video, and today we're going to rebuild the Brooklyn Nets. And starting off, we're going to try to get back our first round draft pick in 2016, but the Celtics had no trade offers for that pick. And we're going to go back and we're going to get the Washington Wizards draft pick, because somehow they always do bad in this game, and it's usually a lottery draft pick. They want Sean Kilpatrick, Thomas Robertson, these are some good offers, but we're going to get rid of Bogdanovich, and we get a lottery draft pick that could be a lottery draft pick, I should say. So next, we're going to go straight into the trade finder right here. I'm not too sure if I want to trade Brook Lopez, but I'm going to get rid of Jarrett Jack, and more than likely Thaddeus Young, but we will see if we trade Brook Lopez. We're going to see an offer for Thaddeus Young and Jarrett Jack, and see who we can get. We see Chris Middleton and Jared Bayless, Derrick Rose, but I don't like that $20 million deal. Kevin Love and James Jones. I'm a huge fan of Kevin Love, and he could be doing big things here in Brooklyn. We see Mike Conley. We see Zach LaVine. He's a young shooting guard, but we're going to take this Kevin Love deal and welcome to the Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Love. So next, right here, we're going to see if we can get rid of Brook Lopez for Mike Conley, and the Grizzlies do accept that trade. So now we got our superstar, or even our future point guard for this My GM episode, and that is Mike Conley. So next, we're going to go out and try to find a trade for Kemba Walker. I love Kemba Walker. I like him more than Mike Conley. So we're going to see if we can put him for Mike Conley, and they do not want that. And we're going to throw in a couple first-round draft picks, and let's see if they will accept this. A second-round draft pick, they still do not want to accept this deal. 2017, so Mike Conley, 2 first-round draft picks for Kemba Walker. Not a bad deal, because he's going to be one of the leading scorers on this team, and now he's our starting point guard. So at the end of season 1, Kevin Durant wins MVP, Towns wins Rookie of the Year, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year. And going to the standings right here, we had a terrible record of 26-56, but Washington finished 33-49, so that will be a lottery draft pick. And going to the player stats, Kevin Love 27-12, Kemba Walker 2 to 4 weeks, 19-6. And Lance Stephenson also had a good year as well, averaging 13 points per game. But Kevin Love, a monster year, 28 points and 13 rebounds. Could have been in the MVP talk and could have won that award as well. And we're simulating the playoffs right here. It's going to be OKC in Cleveland, and OKC is going to win the NBA championship. And your finals MVP is going to Russell Westbrook, and Kobe retires after the first year. So we're going to go see what our pick will be, because we do have Washington's pick. Go to mock drafts. We have the 7th pick, and we projected to get Jamal Murray, who's a point guard. But obviously we have Kemba Walker, and that's probably going to change. So we might have to move up in this year's draft to either get Brennan Ingram, Buddy Hield, or Ben Simmons. And I'm not too mad about if we do get Jamal Murray, but we will see. Okay, guys, here in rookie signing, we're going to sign Jaylen Brown to a rookie contract, and then we are going to go right here to the pending options. I'm not sure if I want to bring back Lance Stephenson, but LeBron James has declined, DeMar DeRozan has declined, and that's pretty much it. And Pau Gasol declines as well, and it should be a big free agency for us this year. Lance Stephenson, we will see if we can bring him back, and we're going to give an offer to Sean Kilpatrick, and hopefully he'll accept that because he did some good work this year. And we're going to offer a contract as well to Lance Stephenson, who's progressing to a 77 overall. Day 1 in free agency, we can get both of those players back. $48 million in cap space. After signing both those players, we have 38, and LeBron James is there, 96 overall LeBron. We'll see if we can sign him to a 4-year deal, player option, and we're obviously all the way in the midway of his interest levels, but we have plenty of more options we can go on this team. We can sign a big man like Hassan Whiteside, Andre Drummond, who wants a max contract as well. We're going to offer him a 1-year deal, see if he likes that better than a 5-year, but obviously he wants a max contract for 5 years. We're going to offer a team player option to Hassan Whiteside for a couple of years, see if he'll accept that. Dwight Howard will also offer a contract to, just in case we don't get any of those players that we wanted. And also, I will offer a contract to J.R. Smith. I love his shooting. He usually averages a lot of points, and why not offer a contract to Big Al Jefferson, and then Boban. I love me some Boban, as you guys know in past episodes. And why not Eric Gordon, just in case J.R. Smith doesn't come back. Obviously, I don't have the cap space to sign all these players, but just in case one of those players doesn't sign with us, we will have some backup players. And I like Shaun Livingston as a backup point guard for our team. And that looks like that's all who we're going to be signing and offering contracts to. And hopefully we can get some of those big men like Dwight Howard, or I would definitely like Andre Drummond. And of course, I want LeBron, but it looks like LeBron's accepting another offer as well as some other players. But Dwight Howard, Al Jefferson, Boban, but I'm going to take off that contract from Al Jefferson just because he is not set how the Al Jefferson that we're used to. He's a 77 overall. Doesn't score that much. And Shaun Livingston last year had a good year, 9 and 4 assists, good backup point guard. And then Al had 15 and 7, not a bad year for Al. But I'm not too sure if I want to part ways with Al or bring him on the squad. Boban averaged 7 and 7, a good backup center, and looks like we're gonna offer him a contract. Kent Bazemore, good season as well, and Shaun Livingston didn't have that bad of a season. We're gonna offer Kent Bazemore, Eric Gordon, and Dwight Howard all contracts, and looks like they will now be members of the Brooklyn Nets. So our team has drastically went in a different direction. We're now a playoff contention team. So this is our starting roster. Our roster looking like Kemba, Kevin Love, Dwight Howard, Eric Gordon, Lance Stephenson, Kent Bazemore, Jaylen Brown, and Hollis Jefferson. And that's definitely not a bad lineup for year 2. Obviously, Jaylen Brown, he is going to be our future small forward. But we also had Rondae Hollis Jefferson, who we signed last year. At least the Brooklyn Nets did as a small forward. So they're competing for minutes. And Jaylen Brown is going to get the start as Kemba Walker, Eric Gordon, Jaylen Brown, Kevin Love, and Dwight Howard are all in the starting lineup for year number 2. So I'm very excited for year number 2. And we're going to have CPU rebuild this, and all first scoring option is going to be Kemba Walker. Actually, Kevin Love, Kemba Walker, and why not throw Dwight Howard in there in the third option. So after year 2, this is what this season awards are looking like. Jordan Mickey wins Most Improved Player, Russ or Westbrook wins MVP, and Billy Donovan yet again wins Coach of the Year. Brooklyn Nets 34 and 48 record, so still not that good. Kevin Love 19 and 13, still a heck of a season with Kevin Love. Rebounding as well as scoring, Kemba Walker 19 points, Dwight Howard with 16, and Rondae Hollis Jefferson another down year with only 4 points and 6 rebounds a game. I guess the rebounds are still there. Kent Bazemore 11 points per game, and like I said, this season I was projecting a playoff appearance, and I guess that's not going to happen as we finish with 34 and 48 record, which is 12th in the Eastern Conference and 3rd in our division. And right there, OKC is going to win the finals over the Orlando Magic, and Paul Pierce as well as Tito Turkoglu is all retiring, and Paul Pierce elected into the Hall of Fame. So we're going to see what pick we get, and let's go to the mock drafts. I'm not sure if we have a lottery pick or not, and it doesn't look like we have a lottery pick this year in this year's draft. So we'll see if we can trade for it. We don't even have a pick in general in this year's draft. It is a pretty good draft, but we're not missing out on a lot of players. So right here, to get a draft pick, we're going to get rid of Kemba Walker and Lance Stephenson. I'm obviously upset with getting rid of Kemba Walker, but we're going to sign our future point guard, Fultz. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But we also get Chris Bosh, who we're probably going to trade as a trade asset because his contract is huge. And we're going to go to free agency right here. We're going to see how much cap space we got. We got no cap space at all, so this is not going to be a good free agency for us, as you guys see right there. And not a good, anyways, free agency. It's going to be similar to the next season. And hopefully we can make an appearance in this year's playoffs. So I'm going to try to get Buddy Hield, a 3-star shooting guard, but he has potential. And like I said, I wanted to get rid of Chris Bosh and that big contract, and that's what we do. Looking at the starting lineup, we got Fultz, Gordon, Jaylen Brown, Kevin Love, Dwight Howard. We're going to put Buddy Hield as a starting shooting guard, and we're just going to progress him. So Russell Westbrook wins MVP, Smith Jr. wins Rookie of the Year, Lance Stephenson, who we got rid of, wins 6th man, Larry Drew wins Coach of the Year. And going here to the standings, we did make the playoffs with 46 and 36 record. Not that bad player stats again. Kevin Love 22 and 12. Dwight Howard 14 and 10. Buddy Hield 14 and 4. Jaylen Brown 14 and 4. Eric Gordon 13, and Luol Deng, who we traded for in the Boston, actually signed him, I'm pretty sure, and Fultz in his rookie year. Didn't have that bad of a year, and we are very excited for him to be our future point guard. And right here, we're going up against the Washington Wizards, and we have a 2-0 series lead right away. They take Game 3. We take Game 4, and we are moving on to face the Toronto Raptors, who is 7th seed. So we take game 1. They take game 2. We're actually going to look at the box score right here, see who they have on their team. Valanciunas, DeRozan, Ingram, and Kyle Lowry. So they pretty much have the same team, but obviously Brandon Ingram brings a big boost to them. They win game 3. They win game 4. And we're going to simulate this game with Simcast. Hopefully we can come out and force a game 6 and possibly a game 7. But right here, up by 6 points. And it looks like we're going to win game 6 to force a game 7. And actually force a game 6. Luol Deng, 22 points. Kevin Love, 21 and 11. I do not know what this team would do without Kevin Love. That was obviously a big trade for us and definitely helped us out. So here, to force a game 7, it looks like we're off to a shaky start, down by 20 points. And we are going to get blown out in the game number 7. And summoning the rest of the playoffs, Detroit versus the Rockets. And the Detroit Pistons are going to win a NBA championship. Andre Drummond was on the team, and looks like they just squeezed out against James Harden in his Houston Rockets. So, obviously, we're now in the playoffs. We should be a playoff team for a while. We're going to simulate to the rookie signings. I want to have some cap space to see if we can sign anyone in free agency. So, why not just offer a contract to him? It's a 1 year, not that much, and we're going to go straight to my free agents. Eric Gordon is on an expiring contract. He wants 2 years, around $7 million. Why not give it to him? And no one else I really want to bring back. So, go. Okay, guys, here in day 1 of free agency, we're going to bring back Brook Lopez, see if he wants to come back. And, of course, I see my boy Rudy Gay. We're going to offer him a contract because Jaylen Brown is a starting small forward, and it would be nice to bring in a scoring small forward as in Rudy Gay. And hopefully Rudy Gay will sign, and yes, he does. And we are not, looks like we're not going to be able to sign Brook Lopez, but why not just sign Brook Lopez and bring in scoring? So here is what the roster is looking like, and scoring options, it's going to go Kevin Love, Brook Lopez, and Buddy Hield, and we're going to simulate to the end of the season. I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, after the season, Russell Westbrook wins MVP, Michael Carter-Williams wins 6th Man of the Year, and Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year. Going to the standings, we had a 43-39 record. Thought it would be better, but Buddy Hield, 19 points again. That's why I traded for him. Kevin Love, 17-10. Paul Millsap, who we traded for, 17. Brook Lopez, 16. Jaylen Brown, 14 points. Ronnie Hollis Jefferson had a big year with 6 points. And here in the playoffs, in the first round, we're going to go up against the Orlando Magic. We're going to see, because they did make a championship appearance, finals appearance, I should say. And looking at their team, where are they here? They got Vucevic and Oladipo, Aaron Gordon. So pretty much the same exact lineup. So we're going to simulate the round here. We take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. Can we get a win? No, they take game 5. Looking at the box score right here, they beat us by a good amount, and we are moving on, and we are facing the Detroit Pistons. We're going to simulate game 1. We take it. Game 2, we take it. Game 3, they take it. Game 4, we take it. Up 3-1. They take game 6. We're going to look at the box score right here. They got Stanley Johnson, Reggie Jackson, and we're going to simulate the next game, and we take it to go on to the next round where we face the Washington Wizards. We take game 2. We take game 3. Can we sweep them? No, they take game 4. And we're going on to the NBA Finals where we face the Los Angeles Lakers. And similar to game 1, we take it. Game 2, they take it. They got D'Angelo Russell, LeBron, Julius Randle, Nerlens Noel, Andrew Bogut. That is a stacked team. They take game 3. Kevin Love, 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. They take game 4. And Buddy Hield, 21 points. Let's see if we come back right here with Simcast. Summating the game, good first quarter, bad second quarter. Can we make it up with a good third quarter? Yes, we do. And fourth quarter, we're going to go on and win and force a game 6. Right here, simulating the next game. Down 5-0 early. And not a good sign right here, but we're going to continue simulating. Not a bad first quarter, up by 3. Right here, we're going down. Not a good third quarter. In a fourth quarter, the Los Angeles Lakers have won the NBA championship. So if you guys do want to see more rebuilding videos like this, make sure to slap that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.